What led you to use Cornerstone Construction? Like, how did you hear about us?
Well, we actually have an employee here whose father works for Cornerstone, but in the meantime, we were having quotes on the work we wanted to do, and after talking to Chris, we felt that the reliability of the company and the detail that he gave us was important, because when Chris sent the quote in, it was very, very detailed and specific. We got some quotes which looked like it was just written on a sheet of paper, and I just wasn't confident that we were going to get the quality of work. Price was important, being a nonprofit, so what we did is weighed all the options, and we just determined that Cornerstone had a complete package, and as a result, that's how we decided to go with Chris and Cornerstone.
So speaking of Chris, how was your interaction with him as your project manager?
It was very good, very open, answered all our questions. Most of the questions he answered even before I asked them. So it was very comprehensive and complete, and that gave me the level of confidence I needed to know that we were going to work. I considered that Chris represented the company,
yes,
so
sir.
Therefore I felt like we could rely on what he was saying. And it doesn't hurt that his daughter worked here too.
Yeah, you knew him personally.
We know her character and all is solid, so the apple didn't fall far from the tree, but we knew that, knowing that we're a nonprofit and they're animal lovers and we are too, that naturally, that we felt like, well, it was a good pairing, and so therefore I think we moved ahead with a commitment.
What made us stand out from other companies? I know that you said that our invoice is more detailed. Was there anything else that made us stand out compared to the other companies you reached out to?
I think just the level of communication and follow-up, and again, really the specifics of every aspect of the materials and the work was going to be done and how it's going to be done was much more comprehensive, and therefore we felt like they were a step above. Yeah.
What made you happiest about working with Cornerstone?
Well, we were certainly very happy. I think the quote was good, but I think the most important thing was knowing the weather and the variations and rain and everything we've had. I know it's tough to schedule things, but it seemed within a week or two, and I don't remember specific days, but Chris said, well, I think we can get the crew in here like that next Tuesday. And materials would come in on Monday, which came in perfectly. And so I was really happy that the work got done well beyond or ahead of what we thought.
What does this new roof mean to you and your rescue?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, aesthetically, when you look at it, it doesn't have that shabby look. I was climbing up on this roof more than a few times a week, spreading a big tarp, trying to weigh it down. Next windy storm blows through, back off the ground, because we had a corner of the building over there that was leaking. So that was affecting our ability to particularly that corner of the building, to do our work. If we couldn't keep it dry, and we knew it was going to continue to deteriorate, especially along the edges as well. That's where it really taken a beating deteriorated. So I think that made us happy, the fact that we just got the work done. Not only does it look better, but it's functional, and we keep our animals safe and dry. They're reliable folks, professional. The crew was amazing that came in. I mean, you wouldn't even know, by the end of the day, you would not know anybody had been here except for looking for the new roof. I mean, they brought a double crew in, and just they were pretty much just, we left them alone. They did their work, they cleaned up, and were courteous, what little interaction I had with them. And they represented Cornerstone. You know, I don't know if you sub it out or how you do it, but they represented you folks as well. So shout out to the folks who did really hard work. If anybody wants to know about Cornerstone in terms of the quality of the work or whatever, I'd certainly be glad to talk to them because I've got nothing but positives. And if a roof holds up as long as they said, I have no doubt we will continue to recommend. And I feel confident, short of a terrible storm comes through that's unforeseen, the roof's going to service us for many, many years.